in Chicago. All right. I'm leaving the Anna Kasparian story for last. Okay. But this story, Reef Breland from Indy tagged me on X. All right. Let's rip this Band-Aid off. A Bill Gates-backed company is now producing butter with no animals, no plants, and no oils. It's made of carbon. The company is working with restaurants, bakeries, and food suppliers to incorporate their carbon-made butter. Mainstream media reports it as the blessing and backing of Bill Gates. All right. Listen, I'm standing up for this, okay? I'm standing up, kilt and all. And if this doesn't get me a billion views, I don't know what to say. What? In the 1984 Soylent Green, Fahrenheit 451, Brave New World are we walking into here? Now look. To quote a famous YouTuber who wore a pink jumpsuit, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. We have to stop. And I mean, look, yes, you saw me do a twirl around in my thumb. There you go. Nice fancy kilt, but like half my body's disappearing. You know what? Screw it. Screw it all. Screw it all. Screw it all. Because it doesn't matter at this point. All right? There you go. Full on kilt, so you see it. It is time to stop. It is full on time to stop. It's not made out of animals, plants, or no oils. Okay? And I know everyone's got problems with oils and everything else, but I mean, my God, it's made out of carbon from Bill Gates. You know, when Bill Gates got that pie in the face, that was when he decided to go after all of us, man, okay? I mean, maybe I'm sounding crazy here. Maybe I'm sounding a little bit of a nutcase, but that's what it looks like here, man. And if anybody wants to clip that, go ahead. You got my permission. Make sure it's vertical, though. And if anyone wants me to do a twirl around, tip 500. There you go. All right, let's go ahead and play this video and witness man-made terrors that we are not ready for.
It looks, smells, and tastes like the butter we're all familiar with, but without the farmland, fertilizers, or emissions tied to that typical process. And this butter breakthrough, it's happening right here in Batavia. In the middle of an industrial park in a suburb west of Chicago.
That's right. West of Chicago, it's in a suburb. It's not in Chicago. So technically, theoretically, we're not to blame. But I'm sorry this is happening.
Something unprecedented is happening.
So you're using this gas right now to like cook your food. And we're proposing that we would like to first make your food with that gas.
The company is called Savor, and you better believe it. Their pioneering tech uses carbon and hydrogen to make the stick of butter you see on this plate.
This is pretty novel to be able to make food that looks and tastes and feels exactly like dairy butter, but with no agriculture whatsoever.
And no long ingredient list the average person can't pronounce.
It's really just our fat, some water, a little bit of lecithin as an emulsifier, and some natural flavor and color.
Natural flavor and color? Hello? Those have long names.
How? Fats are made up of carbon and hydrogen chains. The goal here? Replicate those chains without animals or plants. And they did it. They tell me to simplify. They take carbon dioxide from the air and hydrogen from water, heat them up and oxidize them. The final result?
It looks like a wax, like a candle wax at first.
But they're fat molecules, like the ones in beef, cheese, or vegetable oils.
Sustainability is why we are here.
It's all done releasing zero greenhouse gases, using no farmland to feed cows.
We're like not at full capacity in this facility yet.
And even though we're standing in a factory setting,
and in addition to the carbon footprint being much lower for a process like this, right, the land footprint is like 1,000 times lower than what you need in traditional agriculture.
I know.
Are you trying to move out farmers? Because We're not ready for this anarchy.
What you're thinking?
I think we need to taste it.
I would love for you to taste this.
How does it taste?
I love butter, so I'm going to take a really healthy amount.
Admittedly, surprisingly, like butter.
Cheers.
Ha! Ha! Don't do it. It's like the movie The Stuff. All right. It was a 1980s movie called The Stuff, right? To replace ice cream. And thankfully an extreme right-wing militia did help us out. That movie came out in the 80s. You eating it or it eating you?
We're tasting butter.
Another reason they say this makes an impact: no palm oil, a significant contributor to deforestation and climate change. That's not all. Of the 51 billion tons of greenhouse gases emitted every year, 7% is from the production of fats and oils from animals and plants. So when could you get a taste yourself? Right now, they're working directly with restaurants, bakeries, and food suppliers, releasing these chocolates made with their butter in time for the holidays.
Merry Christmas. It's The Stuff.
Savor butter in either its current manifestation or with our partners. We expect that to be on the shelves kind of more like around 2027.
Their teams here in Batavia, Illinois, and their home lab base in San Jose, California, backed by Bill Gates, who wrote in his blog, quote, "The idea of switching to lab-made fats and oils may seem strange at first, but their potential to significantly reduce our carbon footprint is immense. Believing butter can make a difference."
This is really about how we feed our species and heal our planet at the same time.
I put more information on food sustainability and how this could impact our food industry moving forward in the story that's up on our website right now, where you'll also find more information about this company. Reporting inside Savor's facility in Batavia, I'm Tara Molina, CBS News Chicago, Investigators.
Species, I know how she said it. It was very, very frightening. And yes, Bill Gates is funding this. I heard all I needed to hear. It's a solid no for me. But hey, let's have democracy in the chat. Do you want to try out this wonderful butter invested in by Bill Gates? You know, made from carbon? Type 1 for yes, Kit. It's about saving our species and our planet. Type 2, I don't want that Soylent Green. I don't want the stuff. I don't want it eating me. I don't want it. I don't want this man-made dystopian terror. Fermilab, what'd you do to that hydrogen collider where the timeline got screwed up? Prepare yourselves, my lovelies. If they'll feed you a wafer called Soylent Green, or they'll give it some other kind of name, just remember, we were warned about this.